Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash. We've got our second interview for the day today, and it's the Little River Giants with their coach Sean. How are you, Shawnee?
I'm well, Commissioner Cash. Glad to be on the show. Thanks for having me.
No, look, it's our pleasure, and the Cash heads have been yelling and screaming, "Where's Wally?" So where have you been, Shawnee?
Well, I think this is just a case of the crooked media doing what they're going to do best, and that is fake news. I've been here all along. I've been making changes to my team, making it the best that I can, building a wall of a good team, and here to win the season.
Nice. No, look, we love the confidence. Anyone with a lot of confidence is a friend of the Cash. A lot of people have you down Sacco land this year. A lot of people that the Cash has interviewed saying who's going to be in the Sacco. It's always Sean, Sean, Sean. What have you got to say to them?
Well, short and sweet. Haters gonna hate. I think time after time, people just get jealous. You know, they want the Sacco, and they're just jealous of the lifestyle, just grabbing life by the ball and going with it. So this year, sure, not going to be a repeat effort with getting the Sacco. I think I see myself up there with some of the big balls at the end of the year, but yeah, certainly won't be getting the Sacco again.
Nice. Well, the Cash has asked other coaches a couple of questions, so he's going to fire the same questions at you. Who do you see playing in the Duty Bowl? We're up to week 5, so you'd have a bit of an idea of who's tracking well and who's not tracking too well.
Well, I think it'd be silly for me not to include myself in that conversation. I mean, purely self-interested in this one. But if I was to have a contender, which I definitely will have a contender, it's hard to look past the Browns. I mean, I know Brownie. He's a great guy. He's a great coach. Loves the game. And I think he's probably got the most threatening team of the season so far. That shows with his ladder position. And you know, I saw earlier in one of your earlier interviews, you were talking about the trade that you caught wind of with Brown. Well, here's an alert. Whilst I can't make an announcement on Twitter, I'll definitely make an announcement right here. I also had a proposed trade for my shining light, that is Todd Gurley, for Carlos Hyde and Marshawn Lynch, and then also AJ Green. So I can tell you that trade has been declined. I will not be building towards my competitor's strength.
Well, that's very, very good to hear. Very, very similar to a trade that I believe the Cash broke with Team Mazza. The same 3 people that the Brown is actually shopping around at the moment. So he was after, I think it was Melvin Gordon from Team Mazza. But look, the Cash also can't, I suppose, question anything you've just said about the Browns other than being a great guy. Doesn't really see that there. So in regards to the other question that I've been posing to the other coaches in the league is, and you've made it pretty clear that Sacco land is nowhere that you'll be riding around this year. Who do you think will be playing in the Sacco this year?
Well, you know, that's a harder question to answer. I mean, you wouldn't wish that position on anyone. And no. I think that we've got a league full of good teams, a league full of good people. But if we're to go on current ladder position, it's possible that it's a hard question to answer, Commissioner Cash. I don't know if I could give you the answer that you're looking for. Looking at the ladder now, well, we've got Archie's All-Stars and Mitch Mongrels at the bottom there, closely followed by Moneymakers 7 and myself. So, like I said, I'm not in Sacco contention anymore. So I'd say perhaps one of the 3 teams there. But like I said, wouldn't want to wish that position on anyone.
No, that's true. The Sacco, whilst you're pumping it up and enjoyed the lifestyle, the Cash was there and it was hell. So he was very, very happy to get out of Sacco land. But just something that the Cash was thinking as you're answering that question. That, and this is the way Cash operates. Really, he just off the cuff. But your answer actually has nothing to do with this question. The Cash is thinking of, and he's mentioned this before. You being such a sensitive new age guy, and a newlywed and a man of the people, and a lover of everything that's minority based. Hello, goodness gracious me! Hello, we've got Mrs. Little River Giants on the Cash TV. Oh, this is fantastic! This is our first wife that's actually made it onto Cash TV. Oh, what a beautiful dog. Look, this dog will now forever be on video and on YouTube for everyone else in the world to see.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Bye.
See you then.
Oh.
That's great. But getting back to my question, the Cash, it was a long-winded question, and it was even going to be longer-winded, but the once a year, especially now that Little Waders is back in the fold with the Smooth Criminal, the Cash is thinking of creating the Fanny Cup. What do you think of that? Do you think that's a derogatory term? Do you think that the Fanny Cup should be something that these girls should embrace? Your thoughts?
Oh, I can certainly say there's nothing. I can't say I agree with the name of the bowl that you've created, but girl power. I'd suggest that you have something a little bit more empowering than Fanny Cup. But the women's bowl. I don't know, something different. I can't say I'm going for what you've put up there,
Okay.
Commissioner Cash. I can't say I go for that at all.
So the Wizard Sleeve Cup would be no good?
I can just say you're just going further along a spectrum of terrible ideas. Like, I don't mean to give you disrespect by saying that, but something more empowering is what we need to have there.
So the Bearded Clam Cup, no good?
Can't say I can go for that one either.
Right, okay. We're probably best to move on. Early on in Cash TV, we made a recommendation to all the Cash heads out there about the Mint Kit Kat. Have you had a chance to have a try of the Mint Kit Kat?
I have not. I'd have to go for a trip into Melbourne to have some of that. I don't believe there's any Mint Kit Kat near me.
Oh dear. Well, this is where a petition needs to be set up, Sean.
Is this a Kit Kat sponsored segment of the show?
Kit Kat is a major sponsor of Cash TV. Cash TV loves Kit Kats and Mint Kit Kats. Although we are very, very disappointed in their latest attempt of the Gold Kit Kat, that is just a Kit Kat smothered in condensed milk and tastes like crap. But yes, the Mint Kit Kat is something that we hold dear to our hearts.
Right. Okay then. Well, I'll be sure to go and get a Mint Kit Kat when I next have the chance.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, it's been lovely to speak to you, Sean. Is there anything else that you wanted to cover off? I believe that if there's any other fake news that's floating around relating to the Little River Giants that you're aware of?
Well, I just want to go out there and, like I said, the Crooked Cash TV at it once again, trying to call me, where's Wally, the absentee coach. I'll tell you this, defense wins championships, absence wins lottery picks. And on that point, I suggest that we have a lottery picks scheme implemented into our league. Hashtag controversial, hashtag winning and grinning. This is Little River Giants saying that we are going all the way this year to the Duty Bowl. So we'll see you there.
This is great work, Shawnee. It's been great to catch up with you, and that's Cash out.